Is it going? Practice Speech 2. Hi, my name is Amber Hatcher, and I'd like to welcome you to All Things Sweet. All Things Sweet is a bakery I created in my home 2 years ago. I made the choice and decision to stay home with my 4 children. While staying home with my children, I discovered not only did I have a talent for baking, but also passion. I discovered this talent and passion through baking for my friends and my family and neighbors. After giving my goods to my family and friends, it was suggested by them that I sell these goods. So upon selling my goods, I was able to fund my passion and talent through selling my goods. So that's a little, then also some other history about baking and why I chose it is as a child, my mother loved to bake. We baked during seasons, during holidays, or just because. I remember as a toddler, I'd pull a chair to the counter and peek over the counter's edge and want to be in the middle of her baking, and that was just a fond memory that I have of my mother, and we still do it to this day. So there's a little bit of history on All Things Sweet and on my personal passion for baking. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get going on the things we're going to need for the demonstration that we have here today through All Things Sweet. I have some things here that I'm going to suggest and that are going to be needed. Once again, all these things are your preference and your choice. This is your creation. These are just things that we use here, and it's a good starting point. So first I want to let you know that you're going to need cupcakes, prepared cupcakes. You can have, you can choose to decorate 1 cupcake, or you can choose to decorate a dozen or 100. That is your personal choice. The other thing you're going to need is prepared icing. I use prepared store-bought icing. This is Pillsbury. I add a stick of butter and a cup of sugar to this icing. That gives it the homemade taste at the store-bought cost and saves you lots of time. I personally like Pillsbury because it has a great consistency. Not only that, but they sell these cans with, this one specifically is tinted for Halloween because we're in the Halloween season. It's already tinted orange for you, and it comes with the sprinkles on top. So this entire can is $1.50. It's a one-stop shop. It gives me everything that I need. Year-round, they carry the chocolate, which comes with the multicolor sprinkles, and the white, which comes with the pastel sprinkles. These items are available to you all year long. Once again, this will change out with the seasons. And then you can also find sprinkles, you know, in all other kinds of shapes and colors. The next thing you're going to need is an icing bag. These are disposable icing bags made by Wilton. If you can find another brand, that's perfectly fine. I've also known people to use Ziploc baggies, large freezer bags. I prefer the Wilton disposable bag, 12 inches. It allows a great amount of icing to get a good grip on your bag. It's a very sturdy bag as well. My other 2 reasons for choosing disposable bags are, first of all, it's easy cleanup. You ice your cupcakes. When you're finished icing them, you cut the tip off the end of your bag, and you throw your bag in the trash. My second reason is a money saver. When I first started doing cupcakes and baking with icing, I had 2 expensive plumbing bills. I was making this thick, wonderful buttercream icing and putting it down our kitchen sink, which eventually clogged it. No matter if you're using store-bought Pillsbury icing or any brand of your choice, or homemade icing, grease and water don't do well together, and it will cause some problems for you. So let me just suggest you do this. Once again, that's your personal choice. Another item we have here is our cupcake toppers. These are some little spider picks. They call them picks, toppers. And here's some ghost and pumpkin. And these also come with this little wrap that goes around your cupcake wrap. We're just adding another dimension. I've also went with a cupcake stand to present my cupcakes. These stands come in an array of colors, occasions, shapes, and sizes. And they can hold anywhere from 4 cupcakes to 24 cupcakes. Once again, your choice. Here's a white one here, and you can choose to decorate it however you'd like. I also have here a cupcake box if you choose to gift your cupcakes. It's a nice way to put another personal touch on this. You can decorate this for the theme or the occasion or the season. Also, these boxes come in decorated already with themes and in seasons and such. The last thing you're going to need is your Wilton tip. This tip is going to go inside this bag. This is how you're going to create the design on top of your cupcake. I use a Wilton 1M tip. This tip has large grooves and a big opening, which allows a large amount of icing to come through, and these teeth create the perfect swirl that we're aiming for over here. So with all that, let's go ahead and get started with the demonstration today on creating your cupcakes. So what you're going to do is you need to remember that I want to remind you when you're working with food that you need to wash your hands thoroughly, whether it's for your family or if it's for friends, whatever the reason may be, you need to wash your hands thoroughly. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's the disposable bag I was speaking of. Here's the built-in tip. You drop your tip in the bag, you clip the tip of the bag off, you fill it with icing. Then you're going to take your bag, you're going to squeeze your icing all the way down, you're going to twist the bag, and you're going to place it in the L right here of your hand. You're creating a bend here. This bend is going to prevent the icing from squishing out the end and put the focus more of coming out the tip of the bag. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a cupcake here. You're going to place the tip in the center of your cupcake. You're going to apply gentle pressure, allowing your icing to build. Then start working around your cupcake one time, then back to the center and pull up. And there you go. Just like that. I'll show you again. Center, allow to build, light pressure, around, back to the center and up. Okay? So that's how you create your icing. Very quick. Take your sprinkles, sprinkle your cupcakes. Take your picks, place them in your cupcakes, and you're finished. You have a beautiful cupcake. It looks like you've spent hours on, and ideally you only spent minutes. While store-bought gifts are amazing and we all enjoy them, when you give someone a homemade gift, it shows that you put thought and preparation into the occasion. I prefer a homemade gift over a store-bought gift any day. Well, I hope you enjoyed our demonstration today. I'll be available after the speech for any questions that you may have. My family, we wish you happy baking from our home to yours.